Hello everyone, it's me Damien here, back with another video. And this time, I will be doing my first ever Trainz tutorial. And this time, it will be about how to get the Railway Series 3D engines in Trainz 2009 and working, as well as how to fix, just in general, how to get them working with their moving eyes and with all the faces intact. Or just working, okay? So without further ado, let us begin. Alright, so first things first, you go to a site called Ravenshire Works, and you go to the list of content, you go to the engines, and you go to pre-TS or TRS 2019, just Trainz 2019, pre-Trainz 2019 engines. Then you scroll all the way down, and I'm not going to showcase this myself, but you can download a lot of these models. There are currently around 6 engines available: Percy, James, Gordon, Henry, Edward, and Thomas. And, yeah, these have been available for a while now. So, on to the next step. Basically, after you download this, now I'm going to show you guys the next step. Alright, now here we are in the Content Manager in Trainz 2009, and I will be using TS2009 as the example for today, okay? So, basically, I'm going to be explaining some of the steps, and not really showing them fully, but there will be mostly steps that I'll just be showing. So basically, you need to, apologies my mouse is not showing, I just prefer to have my mouse not on camera. But basically, you need to, if you guys can see my screen clearly, I'll just zoom in editing. You need to, basically what you need to do is go to, after you've downloaded and added in the model, you need to, I'll use my Railway Series Percy as an example. So you need to go into, the file, and, hold on. And then what you have here, once you go into Edit and Explore, or Show and Explore for like Trainz 2019 users or anything like that, basically you go into here, and then you go to the, then you have like the asset body and asset attachments and all that. Basically, you kind of need to like switch the file types for a lot of these. I'm using Percy as an example, okay? So you need to switch the file types for these, for like a lot of for like some of these. I know it's a tedious process. Get it, but like, seriously though, you need to like switch a lot of these, including faces and textures, and now we move on to the next step. Alright, here we are in the game, or like in Trainz 2009, like in driver mode. So, now that so just pretend like, so when you get the model loaded in and all the textures added and all that, now, just pretend like this is the case, because I can't be bothered to, like, get another model like James, Gordon, or Henry, or Edward, or whatever, to, like, you know, showcase this. So, basically, just pretend like the face isn't there, okay? Pretend like the face is not there. And, well, okay, what I'm trying to say is that pretend like the face will load, but in surveyor mode, you cannot switch the faces, and in driver mode, the eyes won't move, despite the fact that you can clearly see that the eyes will move on my screen. So, why is that? What's the deal with that? Well, just to clarify, this kind of the hard part, but it's not that hard when you really understand it. Alright, so what you'll want to do is basically go back to the Content Manager, go into this thing, and then Edit and Explore again. And then what you'll want to do is go to for example, the Railway Series 3D, Railway Series Percy config, and, then you'll want to scroll down all the way to this thing called the QID table, and you will see right here that I have updated it. What it should show is around, like, this number 13 down here should be, like, a 6 or whatever, you know, when you first enter the config. So how do you fix that? Well, I'll show you right now. Alright, so this right here is the config of what is called Season 1 Thomas the Tank Engine, which is basically a Thomas model from a site called Sudrian Junction. I'm not going to go into the details of like how you can like get this model working in TS2009 or whatever and all that, but for now, let's just look at the config. So, you go all the way down, and you'll notice that like the config, the QID table, is literally the same as with like the Percy that I have. Now, how is that? Simple, you just copy and paste the, all the QIDs and stuff from, like, here, and then, just like that, the model and its, eye mechanisms, hold on, should all be working. So, yeah, oh yeah, and also the faces should load in surveyor mode, so, yeah. So that was this tutorial, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Sorry if it wasn't like that, like if I didn't show a lot, but I just hope I was able to satisfy you guys. So, hopefully this tutorial video helped you and all that. So, I mean, I certainly hope so. So, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully I'll do more of these kinds of videos in the future. So, yeah, goodbye.